Welcome to the Style Show. I'm your host, Styles McKay. Today I'm showing you how I customize these Nike Blazers and turn them into a very cool personal shoe for me.
These are my true styles, coming in quick with them. These are my true styles, coming in sick with them. I'm painting pictures with my words to reality. Looking at my lifestyle, man, it's really happening. The Style Show begins now.
Coming up, I'm going to be telling you about everything I did for these shoes, how to clean your sneakers at home and restore your products while also customizing, adding paint, and just being able to add your own style to your shoes that you can give some more life to, because that's what I did here. I brought these shoes back to life and now I want to wear them. I'm going to be telling you exactly how to do it so you can do it yourself at home right now. And this is how you improve your style on a budget, guys, because this is the Style Show.
So yeah, the way these shoes came out really impressed me. I'll be honest with you though. They were sitting in the hallway for maybe 6 months. I didn't put these shoes on for that long because I was like, I'm over it. Just they don't bring any like personality to me that I like. And honestly, I saw someone wearing them and I felt no longer unique, you know? Like, you know when you see someone that's wearing those like the same jeans as you and you're like, oh, cool. And then they're not even pulling it off nice, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh gosh, this is embarrassing. Like, you know, like I don't know if you relate to that or not. But yeah, so, and I already thought I was unique because I put black laces on the shoes instead of the white laces that it came with. I can't remember because I did change them. But when I had the idea to clean them, I said, let me clean them and put some new laces on them and we'll do a video. But because I did a whole montage of making some clothes and putting paint together on there, I had to paint. And I said, you know what? Let me paint the shoes. But what you're gonna need to clean your shoes for every day is a simple magic eraser. This is going to be super efficient, especially for white shoes. So when it came to actually cleaning the shoe, I had a few things, you know, with me that helped this process. I had a toothbrush just for some scrubbing. I had a microfiber cloth. I had some disinfectant wipes. And I also mixed together my own potion formula, guys. Most of these things you have around the house. A splash of bleach, especially if there's white. Just a splash of it though. You don't want the whole thing bleach. A splash of bleach, put in some white toothpaste, some laundry detergent, and a little bit of dish soap. And you're gonna mix that up and it's gonna be the craziest concoction. Do not drink it. Please wear gloves and protect yourselves. What I would say is if you normally clean with disinfectant wipes or a all-purpose spray and you have microfiber cloth, I would say to consistently weekly clean your shoes. And this is only going to make the longevity of your shoe last longer and also look fresher. But if something happens to your shoe, like, you should treat it right away. This is gonna make your shoes look fresh. Now with a basic upper sole and, you know, a white bottom, anything can go. All you need to do is just wipe it off with really anything wet and a little bit of elbow grease. And honestly, shoelaces are really easy to replace. Like, there's no reason your shoelaces should look that dirty. But when I started cleaning the shoes, honestly, I was like, I don't really see this coming out the way I thought. I'm just cleaning it. It's just still the same. There's nothing upgraded to it to give it life, until I realized the only color paint that I have is orange and the inside of the shoe is white. So this is the only space that technically could be painted.
So once I started really cleaning the shoe with the potion that we made, of course, guys, you know, you really started to see that the old stains just came out pretty easy. I don't know if it's because I made a top tier shoe cleaning solution, but it was pretty easy. I mean, they weren't the worst beat up shoes. They just were sitting down in the hallway collecting dust and dirt from when I walked by so long. So it really just needed a little freshen up. I'll be honest with you, I probably didn't even need to make this full on, you know, potion shoe cleaner because it's just leather. I could have just wiped it off with some water and some elbow grease and would have got it. But, you know, we wanted to take the time. Once I really started to put the laces out, I really started to see, oh, okay, I did just need to change up the black laces, but there still was something missing And essentially, you know, that's where I think once the laces came out and I started to look at this, I was like, what am I really gonna do? I started to tape it, but I don't even know why, because realistically the only color I had was orange. And when I taped up the white on the shoe, well, the orange wasn't gonna show through on the black leather. So I started to understand. I was like, I started to just be confused. Like, I've never done this. This is the first shoe I've ever painted on. So I sat here and I grabbed the paint and I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. And it finally clicked to me that, oh, I got to remove the tape and paint the swoosh, the Nike swoosh. So I eventually started doing that, and I started to really see the vision and put the paint on the shoe. So then I used my heat gun and I just went ahead and heated it up because or dried it, because it did need a few layers of paint just to make sure it didn't see through.
So when I did that, it gave it a whole new vibe check. If you can't tell, orange is my favorite color, guys. And now the shoe just looks so me and feels me. But of course, you know, I had to do something. So I added the little tiny drips of paint just so it has a little extra touch, right? And that's just I was feeling a little spontaneous. And I had these rhinestone stickers. And so on the left shoe, I covered them with it, and I think it looks really cool. Just already, because they're shoes, and when I was trying them on, doing the clothing haul for the clothing, they were kind of getting rubbed, and so I just don't really see them actually staying. Like, I didn't really use any type adhesive glue. I just kind of used the backing that it came with. So if I need to do it again, I'll do it again. But what do you think? If you're watching this video, comment down below. Should I rhinestone it or just keep it orange and white? Orange and white on it's white on the insides, orange is on the outside. Drop a comment below now because I can't decide. But besides that, you can see clearly with the footage I got that I was very hesitant when it came to taping the shoe. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I was struggling on really making a decision because once I painted it, well, it was pretty final. But based on the kill streak I was on with de-stressing and painting clothes, I was like, you know what? I ain't even wore these shoes in months. What do I gotta lose? I'm just gonna like put them down. If anything, I could clean it off, right? So I decided just to paint the Nike check and see how it came out. Well, clearly came out pretty cool because I'm a fan of these. So drop a comment down below if you like the way they came out, plus the new laces on them really makes it pop and really adds to just my whole vibe. I always love orange. If there's a way I could wear orange, trust me, I do it. And yeah, it's just, you know, a creative color. Being a creative person like myself, you know, I really identify through these symbolisms. And now I've never actually like customed a shoe before, even with just a little paint. So it felt cool, it felt unique, and it was fun to do it. So comment below if you have any ideas that I should do with any other shoes, or also any other ideas you've done with your shoes. I'd love to know. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below of any questions or concerns you have about the shoes, the tips, or the tricks. Also, I have a personal favor to ask you, just because there is one more tip and trick I have for you, and that is to subscribe, because I'm posting more videos weekly just like this. I greatly appreciate it. My name is McKay. I'll see you guys on the next episode of The Style Show. Peace.
Make sure you click these videos right here. The one in the red is the one YouTube thinks you'll like the most. Check it out.
Thank you for listening to the short interruption brought to you by Styles McKay.